Hello everyone, today is Thursday, June 13th, and I have another video from Jim here. This is a really great video. We're going to get right into the video. I'm going to make a separate video, and I'm going to talk about some of the things Jim is doing with the Autotrader. He does discuss that in this video, but I'm going to make a separate video apart from this that's kind of going to talk a little bit more in detail about some of the features of the Autotrader that he's using. That said, let's take a look at Jim's excellent video for today.
Good morning, June 13th, about 12 minutes before market opens. If you remember yesterday, I was talking about the importance of 94 in S&P. And trading below it puts the market in a weaker position. We did sell off, but not really as deep as I thought. Closing above 72, which would be the next level, meant to me that we're going to try and retest 94 again. You know, you can look at the market price action as kind of knocking on doors, right? So they're going to knock on the door. Is this door open? No. If the door is not open, they're going to try to go to the next level. Well, they never even got down to 72. So that told me they're going to try and retest 94. Overnight, they got close to 94, but not quite. So I think they're going to actually test 94. And that would give direction for the day. So today, just like yesterday, this is my account, and I raised profit target slightly to 450. This is the funded account. And I raised profit target here slightly also to 800. So I do expect some fight over that 94 area in S&P, and of course those results will translate into the NASDAQ moving as well. So we have 10 minutes. I'm gonna put the video on pause, look at a few more things. I might even change the templates that I have now, although this should be good for the day. All right, see you in a few minutes. Yeah, so I took another look, and I am not interested in short trades right now. I do think we should head higher. I think the S&P's inability so far to test 94 tells me that they should test 94 before anything else will happen. So I disabled the shorts on both charts. As you can see here, short is disabled and short is disabled. That's just how I read it, and then we'll take it from there. So in the NASDAQ, I think they should test at a minimum 75.30. And here we go. Again, I am on longs only, so if price bounces up now, my account on the right is going to take a long, as long as the moving average is also blue, which might, oh no, here it is, it's turning blue. So it might take a long, and it did take a long. Racing toward the first profit. Again, I raised my daily profit target slightly higher on both accounts. All right, here's another trick, guys, with the Autotrader. If you click this, button here, it will take longs only at a point that you show. We'll do it right over here. If price comes over here, I'm going to take a long. Because this very often happens. Here we go. You see this test, and I showed it before. Look at the BWT indicators. It tests it and bounces away. That's why I put this line here to buy on a stop, because I expected it to bounce off the precision trend area. So now we'll see. Higher prices are likely. Some of you might have a question, for example, why didn't I step out on a trade when the bars went red? Because I disabled the exit on trend change. Once I'm in a trade, I disabled the exit on trend change. You can do that. It's an option in the Autotrader. Okay, so that option was not disabled in the funded account. So it did not take a short because I disabled the shorts, but it did, as you can see, step out of the long, which was a shame, but that's how it goes. Only down $4, basically a break-even stop, but I just really sad that it didn't work out because I do believe in higher prices. I think it was just a stop run. You can see this right here, just a stop run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to again enter long. I'm not going to wait till it comes here. I'm going to put it right over here. If prices reach that point, I'm going to take a long. Here it is. I do believe in higher prices, and they just tried to run. You see this? This is a typical stop run. Just break the low by a few ticks. Here is target 1 on personal account. And now they move higher. Here we go. Hitting targets now. Hitting targets. Hitting targets. This is going to be a quick one. They're going to go higher. Like I said, 75.30 at the minimum on the NASDAQ. We're going higher, at least for now. Our stop is at break even on the chart on the right. And we are in a long on the chart on the left. Okay, it looks like they just want to pause here a little bit, but they will go higher. What was my profit target for my funded? I think 800, right? And we up to 712, so it should be a quick one. And here is the 800. Here is the 800, and we are going higher. Funded is done with a higher daily profit target of 800. It wasn't so difficult, was it? No, and here we go. And now my account hits 450 minus commissions and maybe one tick of slippage there on my personal account. So after taking a hit yesterday on my account for 300, I come back today with 450. And that's why losing days should not be crippling days, because there is always the next day. You can always do better. No template would work all the time, but you don't need anything to work all the time. You just need to be consistent. Give me 1 minute. All right, I'm back. So let's summarize. Let's take each chart and get slightly bigger here and see what happened. All right, so this is my account, right? And you can see it's a live account. I raised my target today for 450. I expected a sharp move higher because of the market's inability yesterday to hit some lower price zones. So pretty much right after market opens, right out of the gate, precision trend went long and I took a long. I did not get out over here. Why? Because I disabled precision trend exit. In other words, the Autotrader is not going to exit a trade just because the bars go red. That's an option, that's a feature of the Autotrader. So it stayed long even though we had this move lower. And by the way, I was talking about a stop run. What is a stop run? So you see these 2 points? These 2 points was a very quick temporary support. Here's what the big boys do. They break it just by a few ticks. Why? Because a lot of people, retail people for the most part, try to take a long here. And where would they put their stop, right? So if they take a long over here or over here, most of them would put their stop right below the low, right? So what do the big funds do? Well, they're going to run it down. They run it down, they collect it, right? So to get out of a long position, you need to sell. You need to sell. So you're selling it to them. They're buying it. So they're accumulating. They're accumulating all these contracts and then they're shooting up. It's a very common thing. You see it every day. Take a look at charts. You're going to see it every day. You have to learn to recognize it. So this was the stop run, and then there was just no stopping it. They just ran it up. That was it. So hit my first target. Soon after, hit my second target. And of course, they're not stopping. See, this is still live market. They're going to keep it higher. I said 75.30 at the least. They're going to hit 75.30. They're almost there now, actually. And then it's going to be a major decision time. Again, if the S&P after testing 94 fails at 94, it's going to try and come down again to that 72 number. Let's take a look at the funded account. Let's make this bigger here. Kind of have to maneuver one screen. All right. So what happened over here? So on this chart, I used this option over here. And to be honest, I didn't even know it existed until about 3 months ago. I owned the Autotrader for 10 months. I wasn't even aware of it. If you click long, like I don't want to do it now, but actually if we disable, I can do it. Okay, just in case. So I disable trading. If I click this, right, and then I'm going to pick a price, let's say over here. If the market hits that price, it's going to take a long. It's very convenient. You just got to be careful how you use it. You got to practice. Okay, so that's what I did over here. I used this feature to get long right once I saw price being bounced off the precision trend right over here. It does it very often. I showed it in other videos. You see it again over here, right? Touch, bounce, touch, bounce. So once it touched and it bounced, I expected prices to go higher. So I used this option, put buy stop right over here. Once the price bounced, I took a long. Unfortunately, in this template, I did not disable the precision trend exit, which means as soon as precision trend went negative over here, I was out of the trade. Pretty much at break even. Now, we did not take a short because shorts were disabled. I did not believe in a short side for the morning. So I was out at break even from this trade here. And then again, I used this feature of going long right over here. Once price hit it, was a buy stop. Once price came from underneath and took me in, it just shot right up and I hit targets. It took a long again for a very quick profit. I got some decent slippage. I think my actual daily profit was 800. So this number is of course after commission. So I definitely had some positive slippage on that quick move higher. And that's it. Then it just continued. And again, here is this bounce of the precision trend. This is just amazing. You see this all day. Test and reject. And now it continues higher. Here was the 30 I was talking about. Reached 30 and now selling off of 30. We shall see. That's all for today, guys. Thank you.